friends, welcome back to another Renee's Corner video. I'm Tanesha Renae, and today we are going to do like some things that I've learned as I have been reading romance books. I know that I feel like historically and still a little bit today there have been lots and lots of haters of romance books, and I think that if you don't read romance, like even if you're not like a huge fan and you're just like a hater, like what are you doing? Okay, so I primarily read romance at this point, and I feel like the critiques I hear of romance are it's not intellectually stimulating enough. You know what the end is going to be. You know this person's going to end up in a happily ever after, and that it's unrealistic. And I reject all of those things because I feel like romance books are the most creative books I have ever read, especially when there's like similar tropes. Like for me, I love enemies to lovers, and every time I read an enemies to lover, like the author takes a new spin on it, and so it's never the same exact book. Also, some predictability in the world given all that is going on cannot be a bad thing. And also, why can't things end in happily ever after? Some people's real lives end in happily ever after, and I just feel like we should uphold that. And so I was thinking about some things that I have learned about relationships, both like platonic and romantic, from romance books that I will apply in my life going forward. And I think these are things that I have seen, but if you have any others, you can leave them below in the comments. Number one, this is the biggest thing, is I think it's 5, but it might be 6. It might be like 5 and a possible. Do not keep any secrets from your person. Even if you think you are protecting their feelings, even if you think that you're waiting till the right time to tell them, do not do that. Time and time again, people do this, and the other person either finds out or is hurt by the fact that you waited. Don't do that, and you shouldn't be doing that anyways. You should be open and honest. And if you're in a relationship where you feel like you can't be open and honest, then maybe you should not be in that relationship. Tell them immediately. Just like stop fooling around. I feel like as soon as you tell them, maybe the person will still be upset about whatever the secret is, but like the fallout of like the secret plus all the extra stuff because you hid it from them, you're waiting till the right time, it's never the right time, and you never tell them, worse, so much worse. Do not do that. In that same vein, number 2 is that like just communicate. Just have a conversation. The miscommunication trope is done so much in romances where I feel like I now have to overly communicate because I don't want to be miscommunication trope in my own life. Like there are so many books where people break up because they just don't have a conversation with each other, and that drives me bonkers. And so I think like just have a conversation. Just be like, hey, this is bothering me. Don't just ghost, don't just disappear, don't ignore them for 6 years. The book I'm reading right now, girl is ghosting him, crazy. And I'm like, girl, if you just have a conversation with that man, everything would be fine. But in their defense, they are teenagers. But in our defense, we're not teenagers. Well, most of us aren't teenagers who watch my page. So basically, communicate. Number 3 is tell people you love them immediately with urgency. The world is a very scary place, and you might not get the opportunity to tell that person that you love them. And so this goes for romantic and platonic relationships. Like just tell people you love them. Make it weird. Like I went on a date with a guy like years and years ago, and at the end I was like, oh my gosh, I just love you so much. Now, was that a rookie mistake then? Yes, but now that I'm older, I realize it wasn't a mistake. I did feel like I loved him, and it was a great date. And so I just feel like tell people how you feel about them, good, bad, or indifferent. If you love somebody, tell them with urgency. Do not wait to make a big production of you telling them how you feel. Just tell them how you feel. And maybe they don't feel the same way. That is totally okay. But like you holding on and harboring feelings for somebody and never communicating those things does nothing. It just sits in you, and then it goes nowhere, and then there's no like, it's just like love bottled up, and like love reserved isn't really like real love. It's just energy. That was 3. Number 4, add a little more whimsy to your life. I mean, yes, think things can be real serious, but like I feel like the romance books that I love the most have like a good balance of whimsy and serious. And so like honestly, oh my gosh, my nose, we're not gonna do that today. We're gonna finish this without scratching our nose no more. Honestly, just add some more whimsical. There is magic and joy abound in the world. You just have to look for it, and you just have to find it, and you just have to seek it out or create it yourself, right? And so like I'm somebody who like is always constantly looking for like small moments of like, wow, that was really cool, or wow, this was like a perfect moment, or wow, this brings me some joy. You should do that too in your life. But I feel like I picked some of that up. Some of that is inherited from my mother because she does the same thing, but some of that I picked up also from reading romance and just being like, there are mundane everyday moments that are so incredibly beautiful and moving that we just have to be on the lookout for them and to catch them and to like experience them. If that makes sense. Number 5, oh, I do have a bonus one. Number 5 is get you a community of people who love you down. Okay, this is something that I have been trying to cultivate in my own life, and I feel like I've done a really great job. The only problem is we all live in different places. I hate that, but the women in my life, in my village, in my friends circle is strong as hell, and they are people who like, Tanesha, get it together. Tanesha, this isn't that big of a deal. Tanesha, how can we like support you? That's what every person needs in their life. And I feel like the romances where there are lots of community around the person are the romances that I enjoy the best. And I want my life to feel like a romance book. And so, yeah. And the bonus thing is that like everything is coming together for your good, for your happiness, for your joy, for your love, and like honing in on the fact that like maybe this season right now really sucks. Okay, as a girl who's going through a sucky season, it really sucks, right? But I know that maybe this is preparing me for the other side of that season where there's so much happiness, joy, and love in like in abundance, where it's just like overflowing, and there's no limit to the number of good things that are still coming my way. And so I think that reading romance has really shifted my perspective of like, yeah, it might suck right now, but it will not always be that way. In my life, I am determined to end it in a happily ever after, even if that means that it looks different than what I expected happily ever after to look like. It will end in happily ever after, and it will be great, and it will be happy and whimsical and joyful and all those things. Yeah, so thanks for watching. If there are things that you have learned, oh, my camera's dirty. That was weird. If there are things that you have learned from reading romance or reading books in general, please leave those down below. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in a few days, well, like a week. I've been really doing a great job, like doing my big one on recording. The editing is still coming, but thank you so much for watching. If you watched this far, leave a green emoji. It's spring here. Oh my gosh. Outside feels amazing. I hope outside feels great to you too. Love you so much. Make good choices. Eat your food. Eat good food, including some vegetables every so often. Move your body. I love you. I'm trying to think what else I normally say. I don't remember. I love you so much though. All right, bye.